Hey, it's your girl Melissa, your single mom in the faith. So today we are going on a road trip. We're going to a Sweet 16. We're driving down to Pennsylvania, and I rented a car through this app called Kite. I used them like 2 years ago in 2023 when I needed a car. I needed to rent a car for a few days to go visit my family in Rhode Island. So this company, what they do is they literally bring the car right to your address. They drop the car off to your address and they pick it up from your address as well, which I find is so convenient. So when I rented it 2 years ago, it worked out well. They don't pay for gas, but you don't necessarily have to refill the gas when you return it. They'll refill it for you at the most affordable price rate or whatever, and they'll charge it to the card that you have on file. But when I returned it the same way they gave it back to me, with a full tank of gas, because I didn't want to get no charges after handing in the car. So if you have a credit card, if you book with a credit card, they put a $300 deposit hold on your card, and then after you return it, you get it back like 3 days later. After they confirm everything was good, you kept under the mileage if you didn't pay for unlimited mileage. But anyways, so fast forward to 2 years later, we needed a car, an affordable one, and one that has at least 7 seats. And so I booked through Kite, and they're on their way now to bring me the car. I gotta show them my license, and they give me the keys, and that's pretty much it. And they go on their way. With that company though, you cannot rent the same day and return it the same day. You have to take it for at least a day. So I'll be renting it from today at 12 until tomorrow at 10 a.m. and they'll come and pick it up from my home. And so yeah, I'm excited for today. I'm excited for this weekend, and hopefully we have a great time. So I'll bring you guys along for the ride and show you a little bit of how we'll be spending our day today. All right, guys, so I got the car. The delivery guy took pictures of all sides, and of all sides made sure, that I return it in the same condition that they gave it to me. And they took a picture of my license, and I just had to sign, and that's it. And it's a Volkswagen Atlas. It's a 7-seater. Cool, it's pretty nice.
Sorry, you cannot currently select any music. Please try again later.
It's pretty nice. So I'm gonna go get my kids and load them up in the car. I'll be back. So we are in front of my mom's building, waiting for her to come down. And then we're gonna go pick up my cousin. And then we're gonna head to PA. Woo woo.
Malachi!
Oh, there goes Malachi. I'm gonna get out and help them in.
Malachi!
Wow, my hair looks nice.
Good. Malachi!
I just did it myself on Thursday. Okay now. Okay, free 99 hairstyle. Hair job done by myself. Alright guys. I'll be back. So we just finished picking up my big cousin, one of my favorites. Say hi, Lenisi.
Hi.
My mom is back there. Hi,
Valerie.
kids.
Hi.
Rome and my
Romy,
stepbrother is all the
sleeping.
way back there, so we're gonna head now.
You wearing jeans?
Yes, I heard it was semi-formal.
Okay. You have jeans
Anyways,
on? Yeah.
so we made it here. We were just trying to figure out the whole parking situation. Cause I don't know. We had to do contactless parking payment. Hi, baby. Hi. So it's somewhere over there, but I'll show you guys when I walk over there. But it was a nice drive. We had some nice conversation. We listened to some nice music, and yeah. So, wow, mommy, get fancy. So this is the place, I believe. Yeah. We were totally at the wrong place. Here it is. It's 318, the Taste Smokers. We walked up into a bar, guys. With children. We're at the place, but they told us 3 o'clock. The invitation says 3 o'clock. but it actually starts at 4. They probably put that because you know how Caribbean people could be. You tell them a time and they get there like 2 hours later, so that's probably what happened here. So the cake got here. Yes. Qué lindo. Déjame verte, mi amor. Déjame verte. Ay, qué lindo. Let me see you. Ay, qué lindo. Ay, qué linda. So I see what my cousin did. She had some of us get here early, and we were the ones that helped decorate and put things together. Say hi, guys. Say hello. So guys, we are out of here. It started snowing. We didn't even realize we about to be out. We gotta pray and pray that God is with us as we drive back to New York. Yes, Romy.
She doesn't want me.
Look at this. Oh my God.
I have an extra water bottle if anybody wants it.
So I just finished dropping off the kite rental. There it is. I did the handoff to the kite surfer. That's what they call them. The guys that drop off the car to you and pick it up to you. It's the next day, guys. I got home super late because of that wintry, snowstorm / rain. What was a 2-hour drive turned into a 5-hour drive, and we left from the party at 8. Oh my goodness, I dropped my drink. No. Okay, hold on a second. I was about to drop my phone. So we left from the Sweet 16 at 8, and I didn't reach my home until 12:44 a.m. in the morning, because I also dropped off my cousin, because obviously it was crazy outside. I wasn't gonna, normally we drive to my home and then she'll take an Uber from my home. Good morning. She'll take an Uber from my home, and but I wasn't gonna do that. It was late, it was crazy outside, and so I drove her home. My cousin, I drove her home, and then I came home with my mom and my children and my stepbrother, and my mom stayed in the house with the kids, in my apartment with the kids, until I was able to find parking. But I found parking right away, thank the Lord. As soon as we unpacked the car, unpacked the kids, I saw there was a guy, he had a big car, because I also had a big car, and he had his lights on, and I'm like, oh man, I'm hoping that he's just not parking. But I prayed before I came. I'm like, God, please allow me to find parking right away. And just so you have it, God answered. And so, one second. I wanted to come back inside. So, oh my goodness. I look crazy, y'all. I just literally rolled out of bed, brushed my teeth, thrown so close to return the car.
I want to talk.
So once I saw the big black car, I drove up to it on the side of it, and I'm like, hey, are you moving? Are you guys leaving? And he was like, yes. And I was like, yay. And so he drove out, and the car fit right in. So it was perfect. I didn't have to like get up and move it and bring it to the front of my building. It was just a few steps down. And so that's it, that's it. That was the kite, renting the kite. It's a smooth and easy process. You download the app. When you make a reservation, if you use a debit card, I believe the deposit amount is $500. If you use a credit card, the deposit amount is $300. So we use the credit card. So the deposit amount is $300. And then a few days later, 3 days later, 2 to 3 days later, they release it. But last time I did it, they released the deposit literally right away. And if you didn't fill the car back up with gasoline, which we didn't, but we didn't use that much fuel, so they'll refill it for us at a more lower economic rate. And if you use some tolls, they'll discredit it. They'll take it out from the card you'd use to book the car. And so it's a smooth process. I love the fact that they bring the car to you, to the address that you give them, and they pick it up from you. Like, I don't have to drive to a rental place to get a rental. Everything is done from the app. They verify your information, your license, everything from the app. They verify your license in person when they pick up the car. And then that's it. You sign a waiver right on the phone and you're off. It's a smooth and easy process. And when it's not like a holiday or something, the prices are super affordable. So $170, we split it. And we were originally going to split it, but my mom decided she was going to bless us and cover the whole cost. And so when you split it with people, it's even more, more affordable. But yeah, so that was the process of using Kite. I had a wonderful time at the, give me a second. Let me take off my clothes. Not my clothes, y'all. Not my clothes. Let me take off my coat and my hat and stuff. I'll be back. I'm in my favorite room, the bathroom, to talk because of the lighting and stuff. And the acoustics in here sound so amazing. But anyways, I had a wonderful time spending time with family. I did not enjoy the drive back. I do love driving though. I do love driving. But that was crazy. It took us 1 hour and 45 minutes to get there. It was an amazing, great drive. No traffic, no nothing. Great conversation, listening to good music. And then on the way back, we did listen to good music. We did have good conversation. We did share some laughs, but it was just very long. And it was like way past my bedtime and I was so exhausted. But the most important thing is that all of us made it home safely. And I thank God for that. The highways were covered in snow, in slush and ice. It was like raining ice and water. And so we had to drive really slow. And so that was another thing. But there was also some parts, like on our way back to New York, where there was a lot of traffic, especially like hitting New Jersey. Once we reached New York, it wasn't so bad. But the most important thing is that we got here safely. So I am extremely grateful to the Lord for that. And I'm extremely grateful that in that type of weather, I was able to find a parking spot right away, right on the street I live on. So I'm grateful. But yeah, guys, this is an adventure day in the life of a single mama of two. I'm really just every day that passes by, I'm thankful to the Lord for the situation that I'm in. We're living in very crazy times, and honestly, I'd rather be a single mom than be in a terrible relationship where God is not the standard, where God is not at the center. And I'm just grateful for this time that I have to focus on myself, to focus on God, to focus on healing, to really give my all my extra time and attention give my all to my children and enjoy my family, which was what I used to do before I had kids. I always hung out with my family. And you know, I truly feel blessed. I have a huge family. You know, I have my children, I have my parents, all my grandparents, my siblings. Like, I'm well, you know, I'm well. It's hard, but life is hard for anybody. It's just a different kind of hard for all of us. We're all dealing with different types of challenges. And I wouldn't trade my life for anybody else's, because you don't know what other people are going through. Some people have it worse, and I'm just grateful. I'm extremely grateful to God for everything that I have, and I do recognize that. And I think that's important for us to recognize how blessed we are, even if life is hard, because life is hard for everyone. You know, even the rich people that have it all, they may have all this money and stuff, but are they really happy? Are they really fulfilled? You know, if they don't have a relationship with God, I don't see how that's possible, because we were created by God. And if we don't have a relationship with our Creator, we're never going to be truly whole, and we're never going to be truly complete, and we're never going to be truly fulfilled. So I just want to encourage you, you know, if you're a single mama, and just, I'm pretty sure that you could recognize how blessed you are in your life, you know, with how little or how much you have. And that's important. That's important to recognize the blessings, even though life is hard, because life is hard for everyone. Life is hard for everyone. I see everyone around me, people in relationships, people that are not, people that are married, people that are not. Everyone's going through their own thing. Everyone's going through their own thing. And so I'm grateful for my own thing that I'm going through, which was uniquely designed for me. And God has provided me what I needed to get through, whatever it is I have to get through. And I'm just grateful. Today I woke up and I'm like, my daughter, my son woke up first. This is how he woke me up. Mommy, I farted. And then he told me about the 2 songs they're going to be singing for graduation. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to get out the bed now. And I'm just like, I love this kid. I love my kids. And then I lay down for a little longer, and then I get out, and my daughter's like, and then I start kissing up on her. I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful. Like, I'm grateful for my children. I'm like, I look at them and I'm like, wow, like how blessed am I that I get to be the one to be that constant in their life, to be that stability in their life, to be that safe haven, that, you know, whenever they're with me, like they're safe. Like, they feel safe to be who they are. They feel safe to let out all their craziness. Like, other people will watch them, or my mom will be babysitting. They'll behave the most well with her. As soon as I get home, they let it all out. If you're a parent, you know what I'm talking about. And you know, I'm grateful that I get to be that one that, you know, gets to see everything, that gets to enjoy everything, that gets to be there. I'm always there. I'm that constant thing in their life. And I know that that's gonna help them as they get older. That's gonna produce in them that safety, that safe bond that they need, you know, versus having another parent that is not a constant, that's not there to enjoy every single moment, to see every single cry, every worry, to hear every laughter, every joke, every silly act. I'm the one that gets to enjoy that. And honestly, I'm so grateful to God. I love those kids with all my heart, and I'm grateful to be a mother. Honestly, it's a true honor, and it's a true blessing, and it's something that I don't take for granted. Nothing is more important than my children and their well-being, and nothing, like, my role that I have to play, like, I take that seriously. And I'm just grateful that I get to be the one, you know, even though it's hard, it's challenging. But again, I know that there are others in my situation that have it much, much worse. And I recognize that, and I'm grateful for that. And so that's it, guys. I'm gonna end this vlog for today. It is Sunday now. We have church service on Zoom. Like everyone at the whole entire church is gonna be watching from Zoom because of the weather. And so I'm grateful I didn't have to wake up and travel in this weather to go to church, even though I would have, because there's nothing like worshiping and praising the Lord in person with my family in Christ. And so, but we're going to be worshiping remotely from the comfort of our homes. And after the night that I had, I'm grateful for that. So thank you, God, for another one. So yeah, I love you guys, but most importantly, God loves you. Peace.